JD, do you remember this song?
Bring it. Bring it. See you next to never.
No. Let me live in the fantasy place.
Why can we say forever?
Oh my God, right here waiting.
Wherever. Oh, sorry. No, I don't remember that song. What? Of course I do. That was the soundtrack of our
youth.
90s. So good.
Right here waiting. One of the most iconic love songs of all time. Our next guest is the voice behind that timeless hit, along with countless others. He has sold, JD, 45 million albums worldwide.
Just a couple.
Made history as the only male artist whose first 7 singles all reached the top 5 Billboard. What are we doing with our lives?
It makes me feel like a bit of an underachiever. He's now back with a brand new album. Great, by the way, also a great songwriter. Album is called After Hours. It was recorded live with a 24-piece ensemble. It features collaborations with folks like Kenny G, Rod Stewart, and more. Here's just a little snippet of his first single off it, Magic Hour.
You walked in the door with someone, wasn't me, but our eyes were destined to meet. It was in the stars, and now here we are. It's the magic hour.
Wow!
There's only one thing for us to do.
Get him out here.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, fans of all ages, please welcome the one and only Richard Marx.
Yes!
Hey guys.
And
How are
you're
you?
so kind.
It's my pleasure.
So good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Good singing. Good singing out here.
Dawn and Courage.
I only sang because you weren't out here.
Ah.
Once you were out, I'm like, not singing when he's in the room.
Holy moly. New album, you go from pop, heartthrob, to Great American
Ooh, I love the
Songbook.
heartthrob part.
Yeah.
You could use it. To Great American Songbook heartthrob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
the pivot? What sort of enticed you about getting some of those classics and standards recorded?
Honestly, I'm at a point in my career and in my life where the only motivation for what's next is, what do I feel like doing? You know? So I'd never really thought of doing a covers album because I'm a songwriter, so that wouldn't appeal to me. And then I went, what if I wrote half the album? As a songwriter, the challenge of trying to write songs that sound like something from 1948 was a real fun challenge, and I had a blast. So I wrote Magic Hour with my wife Daisy, and I wrote the other songs primarily by myself. But the writing part of it was really fun, and then we did the whole album live. Like you saw in that video, that was like 28 masterful musicians and me singing, doing every take live.
What is it?
The
What is
way
it like when you're in the
Sinatra used to do
studio
it, the way
and it's all live and the musicians are all there and it's all you got to
no
nail it.
auto-tune, no studio trickery. It was like we did every song 2 or 3 times and we would just pick the best
And
take.
that's it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, that's how Sinatra and Dean Martin and all those guys used to do it.
I'm glad you mentioned Frank Sinatra because I read that when you were preparing to do this album, you were thinking, if I were to pitch this to Frank Sinatra,
Yeah.
how would
Well,
that go?
when I started to write for the album, I thought, I'm going to pretend I'm some struggling songwriter in 1948 trying to get a song to Sinatra. So I wrote a song that I think Sinatra would have been like, I'll do that song.
Yeah.
It's just that I did it.
Right.
So,
In the intro, we mentioned a lot of collaborations, right?
Yeah.
Rod Stewart, Kenny G. How did that Rod Stewart collaboration come about?
it was his idea. So I've met Rod in passing
Look
over
at
the
you two.
years.
Look at you two.
Yeah, so he's a lifelong hero of mine. Like I'm such a fanboy of Rod Stewart and always have been. And I met him in passing a couple times, and I would always be like, you know? And then I ran into him 3 years ago, almost to the day, in Perth, Australia, of all places. I was ending a tour there, and he was starting a tour. We ran into each other in a restaurant. And ended up the next night, he said, come back tomorrow night, and we'll have drinks. And we ended up in a corner for hours talking. And it was just this thing that clicked with us. And now he's my pal. Like, we text each other all the time. We've had countless dinners. I'm going on tour with him this year. We're doing 16 shows together. Jones Beach at one point.
Yeah.
And Rod has become, He's just everything I always wanted him to be. He's not just a hero anymore. He's still my hero, but he's such a great guy, and he lives his life in such a wonderful way and fun way. It's very inspiring to me. So we were sitting, this is true, a year ago, we were sitting in his local pub in London, and I told him about the record I was making. I said, I'm kind of taking a page from you, because he did all those great American Songbook records. And he calls me Dickie. He said, Dickie, we should do a song together. And I said, okay. And he came up, he said, let's do Young at Heart. And so that's how that happened. It was Rod's idea. Can you imagine?
No.
Can you imagine? Actually, when he said it to me, I went, nah. I don't think so.
No, you didn't.
You know, I'm good. I'm good. We don't need to do this.
Yeah, no, it was like a true highlight of my life.
And a testament to how good you are at what you do. But really, the true testament...
Okay, fine.
But really, the true testament is whether your wife thinks you're good at this, because that's another person with whom you collaborated, my fellow Latina.
Yes.
Daisy.
Yes, you guys you're thick as thieves, you guys.
It's true, it's true.
Daisy and I wrote Magic Hour. She wrote the lyrics with me on a beach in Australia a year ago. And all I can tell you is lying next to Daisy Fuentes on a beach is very inspiring. That's all I can say. We just celebrated our 10th wedding anniversary a couple of weeks ago.
Congratulations.
And and congratulations to you as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, aside from just getting to live with Daisy Fuentes, the fact that she contributes lyrics to my songs is extra.
And obviously acts as your muse.
Yeah, she does.
You mentioned Australia. You're going on tour again. You're going to be at Sydney Opera House, totally iconic. Then you said Jones Beach. Obviously, New Yorkers.
Not the next night.
Not the next night.
hard.
That'd be a tough one. But in July, folks can see you. New Yorkers can see you at Jones Beach. How is it different touring now? You mentioned at this point you just do what interests you. You do what you want to do. But at a certain point, you became huge, very popular, very quickly. You were out on tour. What is the experience like of going on tour now versus what it was like 80s, 90s when you were first hitting it big?
It's 100% more fun.
Yeah.
Really?
Because you get to a point where you get more grateful. I've been doing this almost 40 years. So when I walk out onto a stage and there's all these people there, I'm like, oh my God, you're still here? Like, and people singing my songs back to me that they've been singing back to me for almost 40 years. Yeah. If you're not anything but grateful, you're a jerk, So it's, and that's something that Rod and I talk about when we hang out together. We talk about our level of gratitude to be able to do something that we love so much and to be doing it decades and decades in. I have more fun on tour than I've ever had, partly because Daisy's with me most of the time. So
smart answer.
I walk off of stage after 2 hours of having the best time, and there's Daisy Fuentes holding a martini saying, we have reservations at this great restaurant down the street. Life does not suck, folks. That's all I'm going to say.
No, that's pretty good.
My life is
good as it gets.
I'm very
I can only
grateful.
hope that my gringo husband says the same thing about me.
I'm such a gringo husband. So if he doesn't, send him my way.
I'm going to send him to Dickie. And
Richard Marx will square him away.
Scare him away.
Yes.
We were singing your soundtrack all morning. Is there a song in your, your book of songs that you were like, why wasn't this one a hit?
Oh, a bunch of them.
Really?
As many hits as I've been lucky enough to have, I've never written a song that I thought at the time was a hit. I just write songs that I like. And so I'm always like, wow, that one's a hit? Okay. But there have been quite a few songs that I thought would be singles. And maybe they would have been hits if they'd been chosen as singles, but I didn't really have that say back in the day.
Right,
My record company chose them.
Yeah.
And I can't really argue because we had, I've had a lot of hit songs, which I'm very grateful for, but there are always these songs that are personal to you that you think maybe will resonate with people. But in order to have a hit song, I don't think the public really understands how hard it is for a song to make its way up the charts, even in the top 40, let alone #1. It's a kind of miracle every time. So I don't even think about that. I'm just glad that every night when I'm on tour, I look down at my set list and I'm very happy to have a collection of songs people know.
Right, and this is a guy that had 7 miracles with his
I was
first
gonna say.
7 songs.
Oh,
A
yeah.
testament to you as not only as a recording artist, but obviously as a songwriter. Richard, thank you so
Oh,
much.
it's my
you so
pleasure.
much.
Great to meet you
chatting
guys.
with you.
This was a treat for all of us.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Do yourself a favor. The new album, After Hours, is available wherever music is.
And my son took that cover photo.
Is that
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, the whole
Look at this. It's a
family's
family affair.
Yeah.
It's easy. He's writing, the kids, the photographer. I like it.
Unbelievable.